goals. And what's up, fellas? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right, bet. All right, so anytime I talk and I speak to folks, I always give a disclaimer, right? Real talk, unfiltered. You all are high school students, right? Everybody in here is in high school, right? Or just finished 8th grade, right? So what does it mean to give real talk? What is real talk? Somebody tell me, what is real talk? Real talk, real talk. Anybody, real talk, what does it mean to give real talk? Huh? Say it louder. The truth. So at the end of the day, you all are working hard, doing your thing. I don't know everybody's story, but I know everybody here has the potential for greatness. But we're going to give real talk. I'm not a TikToker. I'm not an individual that is in this make-believe world. I like to give real talk to athletes because you all are here, you all are real, you all are tangible, and you all have an opportunity to do dope things if you are focused, right? So I'm still connected to the game that I love, sports, but I'm not a participant. And this has allowed me to travel the world, to connect with student athletes, to be an integral part of people's journey by giving them a different perspective than what the world is just going to say. Just hoop. That's all you can do. You can just hoop. That's all you can do. You're nothing more, you're nothing less. That's all you, but you have athletic goals, and if you're not understanding your power as an athlete with goals, then you could potentially be limiting your possibilities within this game of basketball. So I just like to say that because I would hope that within this family vibe, we're just going to vibe off of each other in a real organic way. All right, so 3 things that I stand for, kind of principles, kind of things: respect, reflect, elevate. So we have the 13-year-old, we have the 16-year-old, everybody else in between. I respect each of you all and don't have to know your story. I respect what got you here. I respect the fact that you all are navigating a very interesting world of technology and these things. I respect you, and you all hopefully are respecting each other on this process, right? Reflect. We're going to get you all to reflect, right? Reflect on what type of athlete are you? Are you about that life? Are you like committed? Are you disciplined? Are you a great student, right? Or are you mediocre? And you are aspiring to be mediocre because you just think like, hey, if I can just be good in Connecticut, but you're not considering the you that's in New York right now, or the you that's in Louisiana, where I'm from, or the person that's in California, or the person that's in Nevada, who in this global world, how many of you all watched the NBA draft the other day? Right? Where did the number 1 pick come from? Right? Where did so many other people come from in the top 10, 13 picks? Overseas, right? So it's a global world, right? So you might just be thinking nationally, or you might just be thinking locally in Connecticut, but it's a global world. And so are you going to limit your possibilities, your potential to just thinking like, oh, I'm better than him? I don't know if this is true, but, or are you going to be like, you know what? I can't just measure myself against him because I got 20 other people that could potentially, and then there's like 5 million other people in the world every year that's competing for 400 slots in the NBA, and it's only 60 people get drafted. And out of that 60, only 45 may potentially see a roster. That's a different level of like perspective that goes against TikTok. TikTok ain't telling you that. Right? So I want you all to think about that and then elevate to wherever it is that you want to be. Some of you all might want to go to college. We're going to elevate your perspective and thinking on what does that mean to be a student right now. What are your goals as a student? What does that mean to have grades right now? Some people say, I want to go to Duke. How are you going to go to get a Duke if you are always tardy for class? How are you going to go to Duke if you're not understanding that, yo, this is about a business? Most people who want to do anything in a professional ring, this is your golden opportunity. Now that you all have entered into high school, you have literally 6 to 8 years to figure this thing out. After 22, 23, a lot of people may play in other stuff, but to get into some of the major leagues, the vast majority of people, the decisions that you all are going to be making right now, from high school to college, 6 to 8 years, is going to be depending on you. Some people say, man, you got forever. You got forever, man. You got 20 years to figure. No, you don't. You don't. Oh, man, listen, you can go pum all day. You can play 2K all day long. And then maybe when you figure it out, you're going to get the opportunity. Right? Because I just talked to some other groups. So the other groups who were, the youngest person was 6. Then the last group was 10 to 12. They all was like, yo, I'm hungry for this. Like, I want to give up video games. I want to give up a smartphone. But you all are in the driver's seat right now. And so for someone like myself, it's like, yo, I can be connected to the game in a real cool way. I don't have to lace them up. But I get to read about it. I get to impart wisdom, and I get to plant seeds. And if any of you all know anything about planting a seed, what do you hope that seed do? Grow. It might grow for you after I talk. It might grow for you at the end of the summer. For you, it might grow in 3 years. And you might be like, yo, I finally got it. But when you get it, will it be too late? Bless you. I don't know the answer to that. But all I can do is just be real so you can understand the opportunity and the potential that's right in front of you as you are participating in the camp and you're working on your skills, but you're learning more about yourself. And so that's what I'm hoping to do as we